All right, folks, it looks like Makita has their 40 volt XGT platform on their website. Now, we featured this a while ago, guys, probably back in December, November of 2019. Now, they've been available in Asia, the East, Far East, Japan, China, Korea, Australia for, 9 to 12 months. They recently became available in Europe. Actually, I have a subscriber who lives in England, and they became available in the last 30 days or so. And actually, they're running a promo where with each kit, they're giving a free battery. All right. So um, I was told, again, that this was supposed to come out in January of 2021 in North America. It's on their website here, and I don't know if it just, you would think, right? It's already available, and it's been available, obviously, for a pretty long time out east there. I don't know. I think they would want to have it out before the holidays. January, they're kind of missing the gold rush, but obviously things have changed in the world. But anyway, XGT, all right, we went over this. In keeping with our vision, Makita is ready to lead the way once again in 2019. Again, obviously it's 2020, but they've been available for a year or so. And here is their LXT, which their 18 volt batteries, I believe, is the biggest platform, 275 plus tools. And for all you Makita fans, I believe 2005 was when the LXT platform was launched. All right. So anyway, here is the charger too. So a pretty cool idea. They make this adapter. We kind of talked about it, or maybe we didn't in that one video, but they're going to make a little clip-on adapter where you can also charge your 18 volt and your 40 volt batteries with their adapter for their charger. All right, so kind of goes over everything here, guys. I'll put the link below if you want to read this. Talks about all the way these batteries are kind of, designed, constructed. Now, these are not graphene batteries. Actually, I'm going to do a video on this either tomorrow or tonight about what graphene technology is. It's absolutely crazy. And actually, the next big thing is going to be sodium ion batteries. All right. Obviously, sodium is a lot more abundant than lithium. So they're making this battery technology, guys, is just going absolutely insane. And, this graphene is going to be big, right? But, 10 years down the road, sodium ion, and the cost is going to be the big thing. But anyway, you can read all this. They're going to be IPX4 water resistant, and I believe they're going to have an IP56 rated as well. But here is their hammer drill. This is their big boy. This is their 3/4 impact wrench. All right, 2,030 Newton meters of nut busting torque. Here's their impact driver. Now, again, guys, these batteries are basically 36 volt batteries. All right, so common sense, just to let you guys know, and I'm sure many of you do know this and many of you don't know this, but there's a 2.5 and a 4 available in this 40 volt platform. All right, so basically what the 2.5 amp hour battery is, it's a 5 amp hour battery. All right, same thing with the 4. It's going to have the same amount of watt hours as a 8 amp hour 18 volt battery. All right. Now, they're going to be a little bit bigger, maybe a little bit heavier than the counterparts, but very minutely, I believe. Here's their brushless drill. Here's their recip, which I'm excited about. And this circular saw, it looks beastly, especially with that manly rafter hook there. Here's their angle grinder. with slide switch, and here's their paddle switch. Obviously Makita very well known for their grinders, so they're going to have a paddle switch and a slide switch. Here is their rotary hammer, and I was surprised at the prices, even obviously in Europe, which they're going to be obviously a lot cheaper here. I don't think these tools are going to break the bank either. I think they're going to be priced, 15 to 20% more. And that might be on a high end. I would say 10 to 20. All right. Probably right around 15% more than their 18 volt counterparts. Here's their 6-piece combo. Now this is a combo that I'm glad they're actually not only making, but I hope other companies now. Obviously, it's just a regular, has an SDS, no big deal. But it's a combo that really kind of, they don't. It's a real 6-piece basically. They don't throw in a cheap $50 light, and obviously $50 costs them probably $5. And they're obviously going to have lights at some point in this platform. But you got your SDS, you got your brushless hammer drill. This is all brushless. You got your impact driver. You got a recip, an angle grinder, all right, a circular saw, and they're giving you that adapter with 2 4s. Now, this is probably going to be over $1,000, but it kind of really gets you in if you really want to invest maybe in this 40-volt platform. You're going to really commit to it. You're going to be obviously going to have everything here at one shot. Here's their 2-piece, which comes with 2 4s as well, and the adapter. They're really promoting, a lot of people are kind of, man, they should have made them cross-compatible with the 18 volt. Yeah. So I think, I don't know, maybe they're trying to meet in the middle with this adapter. And here's some new 18 volt stuff here. They got a brushless planer, if you don't know, a 10,000 lumen light. We went over this. They also have a smaller one that looks like pretty much the same, just less lumens. Here's their copy of the Rigid little area work light. Obviously this has 5,500 lumens compared to, I think the Rigid has like 2,000, but that thing is pretty weak. And the actual light portion of this looks much bigger than the Rigid, but they were doing really big sales on that Rigid. I think it was down to like $59. It's not a bad light. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. And here's their new radio and charger. This is their 12 volt, 18 volt. Seems like they have like 10 of these different kinds, right? A lot of times they're really just different colors, but this is a new one. And I've heard the sound quality is quite spectacular. They got their grease gun finally. Again, they're not getting rid of their 18 volt platform. I think their 40 volt, what they're going after is power, maybe for, obviously it looks like they're not going to this, bigger battery now, meaning not going over the 6 amp hour in their 18 volt. Looks like they're not going to their 21700 cell batteries in their 18 volt platform. So I think what this 40 volt platform is, guys, is basically just newer tools. Instead of kind of upgrading the battery, they want to keep those 18 volt tools light. And if you want more power, then go to the 40 volt where you're going to have, more power. It's going to be a little bit heavier. You're going to have better runtime. You got the 21700, you got IP. So a more commercial. Now, again, a lot of their 18 volt stuff is going to be IP rated as well. But again, I think it's really about the batteries, people, because obviously Makita is not stupid. And I still hear people commenting, I just did the string trimmer video, and I really like Makita, but their batteries are not there yet. It's like, they're not there yet. I mean, Rigid and Ryobi have 21,700 cells out. Makita can obviously, you know, do this. I've been telling you guys, they don't want to do that. Okay? They don't want these tools to be bulky, heavy. They want to make them lightweight. A lot, you know, everything's not about power now, guys. I know that's what makes sales go through the roof. Though this one has, oh, I'm getting the Milwaukee, or I'm getting the DeWalt, or I'm getting the Makita. All three of them, because it has 1,500 foot-pounds, and the Bosch only has 1,200. When 95% of the people are never, ever going to need 1,500 pounds of torque. All right? So we're getting a little crazy here. But I do think it's going to be the end of the X2 stuff at some point, because it just doesn't make sense. Now, obviously, I think they're going to see how this goes. I'm over here. I'm on these rivets. But, you know, I think they're going to see how it goes sales-wise, and then probably move over to an OPE. You know, they got their hands on a lot of stuff. You got to remember, no one has what they have. They have a 12 volt, an 18 volt, a 40 volt, an X2 36 volt, right? And I still think they might even make some pure 36 volt tools, because I was at the A.W. Meyer Oktoberfest, and I was at the Makita little showcase there, and they still had, I think, an SDS and a something with the 36 volt, you know, the 136 volt, kind of like Bosch had. I think Bosch kind of got rid of their 36 volt, but I think Makita's still kind of making, they're at least making the batteries. And, you know, Milwaukee's still making their 28 volt. Again, you can still get them at Home Depot. I don't know if they're just an old stock, but I know they're still making batteries, because I think you're required to make batteries for a few years after. But I don't know. But anyway, I don't know how we get off topic here. But again, I think this 40 volt platform, again, is about just obviously more power, more torque, more runtime. If you know, their 18 volt is not getting it done for you, move over to their 40 volt. Again, not really made for the homeowner, the DIY. There's no need to get this stuff. It's just going to be heavier, right? And now you got to invest in batteries and all that stuff. Now, eventually, right, if they come out with an OPE platform. See, the OPE platforms open it up for everybody. And I think these tool companies are finally trying to get or understand that it just opens up an entire platform. Because when it comes to that stuff, you know, that's where, oh, well, you know, the Craftsman weed whacker gets 30 minutes of runtime. The Makita gets 45 minutes. Now that extra 15 minutes is big. That's the same weight too. Oh, man. Actually, it's lighter. So that's what kind of opens it up. So we'll have to see, folks. But check it out. I'll put the link underneath. Peace.